Good morning and welcome to the Morning Market Call. I'm Julie Kellett, and today joining us, a second-year MBA, Emily Tanner. Thanks for being here, Emily.
Thanks for having me.
Emily is the president of the OBSA and has been involved in many different activities on campus. And as we like to stay current here on the Morning Market Call, we wanted to talk about a recent event that you've been a part of. It seems that intramural sports are pretty much a standard event for most MBAs, and it seems that you've been a major part of all of the intramural programs. So can you first off tell us about the programs you've participated in and what's been the highlights for you?
Sure. You're right, I have been involved in many of the intramural sports, both as an undergrad and especially while participating in the MBA program. Most recently, I've done intramural flag football. I have also done intramural frisbee during the fall, intramural inner tube water polo, and just lots of different intramural activities.
You have a lot of talents and skills.
Yeah, so, obviously. Yeah. Water polo.
Yeah. So what has been the best thing about participating in intramurals?
I think the best thing is that you do get to know your peers in a different way, whether it be the competitive, an even more competitive side, sure, or just spending time outside the classroom.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Good. What about some of the worst things, maybe, about
intramurals? You get to know your peers in a different way. I think that's you get to see all different sides of them, and sure, but it's more what can happen when those competitive natures come out, and you can see some of the worst sides of people too.
Yeah. MBAs tend to be quite competitive, so I'm sure there's not a lack of competition on the field.
Right. No, not at all.
How do you think intramurals have contributed to BYU's tradition? This intramural program involving MBAs has gone on for a few years.
Right.
How has that contributed to our overall traditions?
Well, I think in the MBA program, one of our goals, especially as the MBA, has been to develop closer and tighter relationships. And I think that the intramural sports are a great way to do that, just because you do get to see each other out of the classroom, and you do get to spend time in a way that is less stressful, and so you can build those relationships, and it really contributes to that goal.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of the biggest takeaways, I think, from the program is being outside of the classroom and developing those relationships with people, building a lifelong network.
Right. Exactly.
So over the past weekend, the MBA had a pretty big event.
We did.
The law school. I heard about a turkey bowl where we had our women play the law school women and the men play the law school men. So can you give us a report on how that went?
Yes, I can. You didn't just hear about it. You were one of our all-stars, Julie.
Yeah, right.
We organized an intramural game between the law school, a friendly intramural game between the law school and the MBA program, and we played that on Saturday morning. And there were some high tensions, I would say, but in the end, it was a great activity, and that really was the end goal was getting to know the law school, because we don't have as many activities with them. So it gave us a great opportunity to get to know them and to interact with them in any forum.
Yeah.
So I felt like we represented well.
Yeah, I think we did too, especially with the weather.
With the weather, it was snowing outside. Yes. It was our first snow of the year, so we bundled up and showed how hardcore we were.
Yeah. Well, Emily, we appreciate your report, and thanks for being on the show today. We will see you here next time on the Morning Market Call.
The Morning Market Call is a production of the Marriott School of Business at Brigham Young University and is made possible by generous donations from Larry Kashjan and Gary Williams. This webcast was produced by Greg Lee, Tim Hart, Julie Kellett, and Jonathan Marugi.